Hey techies, welcome back to kaetalkstech. I'm Kay, so let's talk tech. Today I want to talk to you about another way to make money, and that's from referrals. Did you know you can make money from referrals? And this works both on the permanent employment side and the consulting side. So basically, it's a finder's fee. Um, if you know of a job opening and you tell me about it, and your company has a policy for paying a referral fee, you need to find out what those rules are. Is it that I have to apply through a certain link, that I have to mention your name? What are the rules? And so you tell me those rules and I follow them when I apply for the job. And if I get hired and I stay, usually they have a rule that says if you stay for a certain amount of time, then you get the referral fee. Those fees used to be quite lucrative, but unfortunately, like everything else, it's been cut back. Consulting companies used to be big on referral fees. If you I've seen people make like a separate stream of income just referring people or finding candidates for consulting companies, right? So referring somebody and finding a candidate are the same thing. So let's say on the consulting side, let's say a consulting company approaches me for a position. I could say, this is not a fit for me, but I might have a friend it could be a fit for. Do you have a referral fee? A lot of them don't have it anymore, but some still do. And if they say yes, then I send an email saying, okay, this is, I send another email and I copy my friend on the email. And of course, you want to reach out to your friend to make sure it's okay first and that they're interested. Not even that they're interested, just that it's okay, right? And they can determine if they're interested or not later. But probably if you're sending a referral, you know that they're interested. So you send an email back to the recruiter with your friend's email CC'd on it and say, this is my friend who may be a great candidate for the role that you have. You're not staking your reputation. You're not sticking out your neck. You're just saying, here's somebody, here's a lead. Okay. Here's a business lead for you. Here's for the recruiter, and here's a job lead for you for the friend. And if that's a match and they stay a few months, then you might get $5,000. That's what it used to be. They're so greedy now. Some of them barely want to give you $100. So, yeah. Um, on the employee side, it can be a little different because are you referring somebody for a job with a manager that you know? Are you referring somebody for a job with people that you know, or is it just something that's in on the company's website that they're hiring for? Because if you don't know the people and you're not staking your reputation, it might be another way to make some money. Now, obviously, if you do know the hiring manager and you're doing a favor for a friend, then that's a different situation. You want to make sure that you really know that person, you know their work. It's not even their work really, because most people have some level of expertise. It's the personality. Do they fit in? You know? Um, and you never know. I just as a black woman in America who is very confident in her skill set, because after 30 years, you really should be confident. If you're not, that's a problem. There are any number of people that have a problem. There's always somebody who is so insecure, um, and thinks they should be superior to me in some way. It might be age, it might be race, it might be gender, whatever it is, any of the isms, right? And when they find out that I am not the subordinate entity that they imagined me to be, it's a problem for them. But, I let it stay their problem. Um, and so, even if you think somebody is a fit, there's always going to be that person that has a problem with them. Now, that's my personal experience, but if I was none of those things, there would still be somebody, because everywhere you go, there's insecure people who want to project their insecurities onto you as their source of issues, right? So, um, but if you know the manager, um, and you know that this manager is going to love that person, make the connection and take the referral fee. There are some people that get upset over referral fees. I'll never forget one time I was consulting, and there was a woman who lived in my neighborhood who said she was looking for a job. I said, "Oh, well, I can refer you to my consulting company, and if they hire you, I'll get a referral fee." "Oh, so that's what's up." What? What are you talking about? What difference would it make to you? As long as you get a job, why would you care if they gave me $5, $10,000, $50,000, whatever it is? And by the way, that's how recruiters make their money, right? So, what difference would it make to you? You got what you want, and if there's an incentive to me to get me to help you, why is that an issue for you? It shouldn't be, because that's the way business is done. Everybody who's in business connecting people makes money. Okay? And by the way, that was another black woman that had that issue. So I don't know why some people have been trained to think that they shouldn't get paid for their efforts, or that other people shouldn't get paid for their efforts, but it's kind of silly if you ask me. The company says, "We will give you a referral if you help us fill this role." Why would you not do that? And why would you care if somebody else is doing that? As long as you get something. Like, no, you're not being sold into, you're not being trafficked. I mean, calm down. If you hate it, you can leave. Nobody can make you stay. I don't know if I was supposed to not show that logo, but that's what I'm drinking today. I absolutely love this. It's not an endorsement. I'm not getting any money, but I love Snapple. The zero sugar, half tea, half lemonade. Love it. Anywho, you can make money with referral fees. So I'll tell you another quick story. I believe in transparency in business. Maybe not always 100%, because sometimes, based, excuse me, based on the story I just told you, sometimes you can't be transparent with people because they just don't get it. But I had another friend who sent me a job to say, "Are you interested in this? Let me know, and I'll tell." She sent it to me. I looked at it. I didn't really say anything. She sent me another message. "Well, are you interested? If you are, I'll let the recruiter know." Now, I had sent her jobs in the past too. So I said, "Well, why is this information separated from the recruiter?" No response. See, that's what happens when you try to be tricky. I don't care if she makes $1 from it. I just wanted her to acknowledge it. And I thought she would, but she didn't. So it's okay to make money, all right? Okay, so that's it. That's all I have for you. Make money with referrals. Like the video, share the video, follow the channel, check out kaetalkstech.com, and then come back here when we will again talk tech. Bye.